and the World Bank was here about 4 or 5 weeks ago, and they have already selected an office space. They have staff already looking to move down. So we're moving very, very assiduously to bring those supports required to be able to give the jolt, because whether we like it or not, we will not get foreign revenues coming out of the energy sector anytime soon. That will give us the type of, so we need that kind of injection coming in.
He noted that government has tasked the institution with designing a multi-billion-dollar investment pipeline specifically aimed at strengthening local businesses, particularly those focused on exports.
But when the World Bank Group is finally established in Port of Spain, their mandate is to create, through the IFC and MEGA and other agencies, is to create that funding available for local businesses to inject, and that will be, and we have asked them to set up that funding between $1 and $3 billion US. So that's what this government has been working very, very hard. The Attorney General is in the process of vetting those agreements.
According to the minister, the World Bank had been seeking to establish a formal presence in Trinidad and Tobago for close to 10 years. However, he claimed that previous efforts were blocked by the former administration, delaying what he described as an important opportunity for economic expansion. In more news, the Civil Division Bill 2026 was passed in the Senate with all 29 senators voting in favor as government moves to confront long-standing delays and backlogs in the justice system. The legislation establishes a civil court, a small claims court, and an estates administration office, new divisions intended to modernize civil case management and improve the efficiency of the judiciary. Piloting the bill on Tuesday, Attorney General John Jeremy said it builds on ongoing judicial reforms that previously created the Family and Children's Division and the District Criminal and Traffic Courts.
The purposes of the bill, as reflected in the long title, are to restructure and to modernize the administration of civil justice in Trinidad and Tobago by creating a dedicated civil division of the judiciary and clearly allocating jurisdiction among specialized courts and offices.
Minister in the Office of the Prime Minister, Daryl Alahar, added that chronic staffing shortages and high turnover within the judiciary have worsened inefficiencies. He said the bill aims to strengthen capacity, address systemic weaknesses, and restore public confidence in the administration of justice.
Performance management, assessments of civil servants. We had to help with interviewing people for positions by delegated authority of the Service Commission. We had to manage the accounts because the registrar was the accounting officer of the judiciary. And there were lots of things that we had to do assisted by clerks.
The Civil Division Bill 2026 ultimately seeks to streamline the handling of civil disputes and enhance the overall functioning of the court system. Now, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service has launched an investigation into an assault that left one man seriously injured following an incident involving individuals believed to be members of the Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force. According to police, the altercation stemmed from a vehicular collision along Milford Road, Crown Point, early on Monday morning. The men, who were reportedly dressed in civilian clothing at the time, allegedly attacked Kevin Lewis. Senior Superintendent Rodhill Kirk confirmed that officers attached to the Crown Point police station have been instructed to carry out a full probe into the matter. He added that investigators were unable to take a statement from Lewis at hospital due to the heavy sedation required for his treatment. A relative of the victim told TTT News that Lewis, an employee of the Scarborough General Hospital, became embroiled in an argument with 4 men said to be TTDF officers after the accident. According to the relative, Lewis attempted to seek refuge in a nearby house but was chased, pulled back onto the roadway and beaten. Bystanders eventually contacted emergency responders and police. Lewis sustained a fractured arm, multiple bruises, abdominal injuries, and the loss of 3 teeth as a result of the attack. In some sport now, despite a commanding 8-0 victory over St. Martin on Monday, head coach of the Trinidad and Tobago under-17 men's football team, Randolph Boyce, offered some rather unexpected comments after the match. The result at the Hazy Crawford Stadium keeps TNT 3 points behind Group A leaders Mexico, setting up a crucial final group stage showdown between the two teams on Thursday at the same venue.
Again, we move the ball well, we control the rhythm of the game, but again in the final third we had our most challenging parts. We set targets, we give them some KPIs to see if they could work with in terms of each half, but unfortunately they didn't meet some of the targets that we set.
And that's what's making the news this morning. But joining us right now is the host of Trinidad and Tobago Today, Virmala Balkaran. Good morning, Virmala.
Good morning, Carrie. How are you today?
I am good. I can't complain at all. What about you?
I'm good. I was up a little bit late last night looking at a very specific competition. So I'm going to ask you a question this morning.
Right.
Can you extempo?
you put him on the spot there, but Virmala, I want you to know, Brian London win the Calypso. I know you had him yesterday on the show.
Yeah, I think that made everyone's morning. And thank you for the news, Carrie. Indeed,
Yeah.
Brand.
You know, melodious news, you know.
I don't think I knew you could have done that.
I didn't know either, you know, it was just on the spot.
I realized that. Well,
Santi Maniti.
Congratulations to Brian London. He won the National Extempo Monarch 2026, and I feel like next year you're coming for that crown.
I mean, yeah, I'm going home to practice right after the news.
I feel like you found your calling, Carrie. So if you ever miss Carrie for a few days, just know that he'll be preparing for the competition.
That's
well, we
right.
talk more about Carnival inside the show today, and of course, a little bit of energy and transport as well, Carrie, on Trinidad and Tobago.
Looking forward to it. Thank you so much, Virmala.
You're welcome, Carrie.
When we come back, the Trinidad and Tobago Today morning show gets going after this break.
Boy, I ain't brass playing in my head whole morning, you know.
That is not brass, that is hunger.
Nah, that is brass bacchanal calling all you.
Brass bacchanal? Wait, that is the ones where all them bands and them just show off with their music?
Show off is a showdown of sound.
This Carnival Monday night, get ready for Brass Bacchanal 2026. 9 of the baddest brass bands go head to head, competing for $100,000. Monday, February 16th, Queen's Park, Savannah. Showtime, 9 p.m. sharp. Tickets are only $150. Available at Java Nation stores nationwide, the NCC box office, and online at islandetickets.com. Bring your crew, bring your coolers, and feel the power of live brass like never before. Get ready! Brass Bacchanal Carnival Monday night. Presented by the National Carnival Commission.
This week only, tune in to TTT News at 6 p.m. Then stay tuned for your favorite carnival competitions immediately following, only on TTT.
We're taking you back to the best of Calypso Fiesta 2026, where lyrics and melodies took center stage.
Don't spoil me name, don't spoil me name. Son, I'm telling you play. Don't spoil me name, don't spoil me name. I'm telling you I'm king and I'm king. Trinidad need a blessing. Tobago need a blessing. Tobago need a blessing. Amen. 'Cause we young and we free. What we dream we could be.
I am a Caribbean woman at heart, 100%. I love Caribbean food. I love Caribbean culture. I love everything about it. And I'm also a cook. So for me, cooking Caribbean food as part of your diet and still maintaining a level of fitness in your life, that's what we're trying to get people to understand.
Reviewing Caribbean Medical.
TTT News, every night at 7. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Wednesday, 11th February 2026. The time now, it is 6:11 a.m. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Virmala Balkaran, and welcome to Trinidad and Tobago Today. Well, let's take a look now at what's trending this morning. We begin with a major national development. For the first time in 15 years, this country will conduct a national census. Minister of Planning and Economic Affairs, Dr. Kennedy Swaredsing, has confirmed that preparations are now underway for what will be the first full census since, get this, 2011. Now, the exercise is expected to take approximately 18 months to complete, and that's well worth it, of course. The government says outdated and incomplete data has been hampering national planning, from labor market gaps to public service vacancies and economic forecasting. But officials are arguing that without accurate population data, policymaking, well, that becomes guesswork. The Central Statistical Office may also soon become a statutory authority. Now, this is a move aimed at improving independence and ensuring national statistics are delivered on time, something we definitely need. So the census, they say, it's not just about counting people, it's about really rebuilding the country's data infrastructure. Well, moving on now to some other economic developments. The government is defending its decision to pay outstanding back pay, and it describes this as a deliberate economic stimulus measure. Now, yesterday on the show, we spoke about this back pay, and speaking at a conference hosted by the the UE that we spoke about yesterday on the macroeconomic impact of back pay promises, Dr. Swaredsing argued that the move will inject targeted spending into the economy, particularly among the working class households. He also said the multiplier effect could stimulate aggregate demand, support small and micro enterprises, and strengthen long-term productivity through diversification and higher labor participation. Well, the critics have really questioned the fiscal timing, but of course the government officials are saying that the payments are both morally justified and economically strategic. And now internationally, many of you may be following the Nancy Guthrie case. Well, here's an update for you. The FBI has released new images in the search for the mother of U.S. news anchor Savannah Guthrie. So according to authorities, surveillance footage shows a masked individual approaching Nancy Guthrie's Arizona home on the night she disappeared. Officials also believe the 84-year-old was taken against her will. Blood matching hers was actually found on the porch. Investigators say the individual appears to have tampered with the home's doorbell camera before her disappearance. The FBI is also offering a $50,000, that's US dollars, a reward for information. Her family says, well, they believe she's still alive, and they're urging anyone with information to come forward. Well, as we said before, today's show is a bumper one, and we talk everything from energy to transport, and of course, this, carnival and culture on the days heading up to Carnival 2026, only on Trinidad and Tobago Today after this break.
Remember a long time when adults leaving children home to go fetch was normal?
So many things could have gone wrong, and there's nothing normal about that. For Carnival 2026, our children's safety comes first. Choose to get a responsible adult or babysitter, and if you can't, stay home. Stop playing ting. This is a safety thing. I'm your girl Nandi, and remember, better choices, safer Carnival.
The National Carnival Commission presents Carnival Sunday Night. This is us. One rhythm ignites the Savannah stage. This is we. One rhythm. Carnival Sunday Night. Carnival is more than a season. It's who we are. It's rhythm, color, history, and pure vibes from start to finish. And this Carnival, TTT, in partnership with the National Carnival Commission, is bringing you all the major moments, live and full of energy. We kick things off with the youths of Steel at Junior Panorama. Then it's Pan, Power, all the way at Panorama, where the music hits hard and the passion runs dry. Celebrate the future of Calypso at the Junior Calypso Monarch and witness the lyrical mastery at Calypso Fiesta. Then step back into history with the reenactment of the Cambile riots. Don't miss the creativity and spectacle of the kings and queens of Carnival. And be sure to stay tuned as we turn it all the way up for the March Gras. Pure performance, pure pageantry, pure Carnival magic. Then follow the heartbeat of the nation with the parade of the bands on Carnival Monday and Tuesday, when the streets come alive with color, rhythm, and freedom. Live broadcasts, special shows, all the vibes. This Carnival season, don't just watch it, feel it, live it, experience it, right here on TTT. Your news, anytime, anywhere. Join us nightly at 7. TTT News. Committed, accurate, relevant.
Production remains a major national issue, with Trinidad and Tobago currently producing about 2.5 billion cubic feet per day. Well, that's well below the 2010 peak of 4.1 billion, right? Now, this week's Evolving Energy highlighted renewed optimism across cross-border gas fields with Venezuela, particularly the Loran Manatee field, described as the largest gas discovery ever found in the country's vicinity, holding an estimated 10 trillion cubic feet of gas. Energy expert and former president of the Geological Society of Trinidad and Tobago, Javed Razak, has explained that Manatee, the Trinidad side of the field that is being developed independently by Shell, with drilling set to begin in 2026 and first gas expected by 2027 or early 2028. This morning's discussion explores what Manatee really means for the economy, how soon benefits could be felt, and whether cross-border gas can reverse the country's long-term production decline. Joining us via Zoom this morning, Javed Razak. Good morning, Mr. Razak, and welcome to the show.
Good morning, Virmala. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for being here. So you've spoken extensively about this, and you've described Loran Manatee as potentially the largest gas field ever found around Trinidad. Why do you think that it's taken so long for this project to reach the drilling stage?
So it's 2/3 on the Venezuela side, 1/3 on the Trinidad side. And for many years, they tried to get the entire project approved, right? But of course, getting a cross-border project approved with Venezuela hasn't proved easy over the years. it's it's bounced around quite a lot. And a few years ago, it was delinked to allow both countries to independently develop its own resources. So Shell has gone ahead and has got its final investment decision from Manatee, which is the Trinidad side. And I feel like now, as things have changed geopolitically with Venezuela and the US, there is high potential for Loran to eventually be brought on as well. Again, it's one field, so it's not like it's two separate compartments that you that you are going to be producing gas from.
Yeah. Mr. Razak, with drilling expected to begin in 2026 and first gas by 2027, or as we said, 2028, what key milestones should the public be watching for over the next 2 years?
Good. So as far as I understand it, pipeline construction on the onshore part and also offshore is already underway, right? The biggest milestone that you'll see coming up is drilling to start. There are a few wells going to be drilled, of course, to produce that gas. That starts later this year. And then when that's finished, there's a bunch of subsea work that has to be done to connect all the production wells and so on to the different pipelines and so on. And then there's the platform that is being built, the jacket is being built at Tofco in Labre. So when that platform is loaded out and gets offshore, that'll be another huge milestone. So those things you'll see over the course of this year and next year being announced. I'm sure there'll be some very high level visits and so on as well in there.
Yeah, let's break it down for the public. You've mentioned production of 600 to 700 million standard cubic feet per day. So how significant is that in practical terms for TNT's economy and energy sector?
So the total that we produce right now, as you mentioned, is around 2,500, maybe a little more than that now, maybe 2,600 or so. So you're talking about producing, around 1/4, maybe more than 1/4 of what our current gas production is today. So that's significant, very, very significant. 600 to 700 standard cubic feet, million standard cubic feet. Most of those projects that have been brought on in the last couple of years have added maybe 200, maybe up to 300 or so. Right? Even Dragon, that we've heard about so much, would produce maybe 300 to 350, and this project is looking at almost double that.
Yeah. My next question to you is, so given the country's current US dollar shortages, that's something you've seen floating around social media, the comment sections, how quickly could gas from Manatee translate into, let's say, tangible foreign exchange benefits for us?
Good. So as soon as we start producing gas from Manatee, the government does get some share of that, right? The exact amounts would depend on their contracts with Shell and so on. But more importantly than the government share, in my opinion, is that once gas gets to the downstream producers, that's Atlantic LNG, the other plants in Point Lisa that produce ammonia and methanol and so on, their production of those commodities go up, right? And once that production goes up and they begin to export more, they earn more US dollars that flows into the country as well. And of course, they pay more taxes at the end of the year and so on. So there's multiple different ways there where the government would be able to increase their revenue and where the US dollars begin to flow in as well.
Okay. Mr. Razak, you've said previously, speaking to TTT, that US OFAC authorization is not required for Manatee, right? So can you explain why this project is different from others like Dragon?
So Venezuela's government and Trinidad's government would have agreed, again, over the years, to independently pursue these projects. And that happened because they were not able to get to the point to do a joint project. So Trinidad said, look, we wanted to go ahead on our own, and they have agreed on a limit that they are able to produce up to. So that's why Manatee can go ahead on its own. But I'm sure that given changes, they can add the Loran project to it at some stage and be able to produce with the same exact facilities through Trinidad, of course, a different licensing arrangement, right? But basically, that entire field is the big prize. I think among all the cross-border gas and near to our border gas projects, the Loran side really is a huge prize that I'm sure Shell and our government and hopefully the Venezuelan government are also excited to get done.
Yeah. 2/3 of the Loran manatee field lies on the Venezuelan side. Do you think there are any geopolitical or operational risks that could still affect development on our side, that's Trinidad side?
So once Shell has taken their final investment decision and they are going full steam ahead, so it doesn't seem that there are any major risks at this point in time. There was some discussion a few months ago, of course, about how feasible and if there would be any roadblocks in there. Those don't seem to be in the way of manatee at this point in time.
Okay, well, let's look a little bit beyond manatee. Now, you also referenced Mannequin, Coquina, and Cape Dorado. So realistically, Mr. Isaac, how many of these cross-border fields could TNT develop maybe in the next decade or so?
So Mannequin, Coquina for sure, that's a BP-operated project. And that one, most of it lies on the Trinidad side, but it is a cross-border field. And it's also one that I understand that is being fast-tracked, or at least the discussions are being fast-tracked between BP and the different governments and so on to get their UFAC license and permission to go ahead to produce that gas. It was also on the fast-track up to some point last year while they did have that license. So definitely Mannequin, Coquina, which is much smaller, maybe 1 TCF or so, is going to be produced, hopefully, in the next few years. It should not take them very long to get going from the day that they can pull the trigger, maybe 2 or 3 years. So that one, and definitely Manatee, as we discussed. And then there's Dragon that can also proceed once all those things are figured out. The Cape Dorado project you mentioned is a small one. It's not one that we've heard a lot about in the press. Maybe that could eventually get going. It's a much smaller project, but probably is worth going after as well.
Okay. As we wrap up, I want to look at the bigger picture for a second. Is cross-border gas, would you say, the long-term solution to our production decline, or does TNT still need to find major new domestic gas discoveries, in your opinion?
So it's part of the solution, right? It does add some sustainable, large amounts of gas that can come online. There is our huge deep water field called Calypso, that project that would have been discovered by BHP and then Woodside. And it hasn't reached their FID yet. It's also around almost 3 TCF, which is close to the size of Dragon. So it's one that has been discovered. There is some new exploration going on in deep water by BP and Shell and there as well. So it may be possible to look for new gas there. What I also want to highlight is that it's quite possible that there are large accumulations of gas on the Venezuela side, close to Loran Manatee, totally within their waters, that could be produced from Trinidad that has not been really explored yet. And the geologists believe that there are quite large accumulations there. Hopefully, BP, Shell, Chevron, some of these companies would be looking at access to that acreage to begin exploring as well. So there's both potential for gas within the Trinidad acreage, new gas that is, as well as from close to our border on the Venezuelan side.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Isaac. Definitely a conversation that we need to keep having, especially in the near future. Thanks for joining us on Trinidad and Tobago today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, no problem. The time now, 6:30 a.m. Thanks to energy expert and former president of the Geological Society of Trinidad and Tobago, Javed Razak, for joining us on TNT today. When we come back, so much more on Trinidad and Tobago today, of course.
This week only, tune in to TTT News at 6 p.m. Then stay tuned for your favorite carnival competitions immediately following, only on TTT.
The National Carnival Commission presents
The Grandstand North Stand Carnival Sunday Night Unforgettable Experience is back. This is us. This is we. One rhythm. Carnival Sunday Night.
Your news anytime, anywhere. Join us nightly at 7. TTT News. Committed, accurate, relevant.
A new season equals new dreams, and many football fans are dreaming of their team actually winning this season. But the reality is that only one team can win. So many will just be dreaming and wishing and hoping that their team can deliver. Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea. Notice I have not mentioned Arsenal. Don't be upset, I'm not mentioning Man U either. This is Atto Bolden inviting all of you to follow the 12th man as they celebrate a new season on TTT and enjoy the ride.
I am a Caribbean woman at heart, 100%. I love Caribbean food. I love Caribbean culture. I love everything about it. And I'm also a cook. So for me, cooking Caribbean food as part of your diet and still maintaining a level of fitness in your life, that's what we're trying to get people to understand.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical.
Well, the National Junior Calypso Monarch, Janaya Clark, says she was surprised by the results, and she shared some of her winning secrets in an exclusive interview with TTT News today. We have more in this story.
Bring down the power of love, I say. Bring down the power of love, I say, is the greatest power. Stop hell and damnation. Bring down the power. Love to heal a nation is the greatest power.
Wow. Inspired by Ella Andel, young Janaya Clark has made her way to the top by being crowned on Monday as the 2026 National Junior Calypso Monarch. She was happy and thrilled with the outcome. Janaya explains that her song addressed the issue of role models in society.
Well, Mr. Brian London wrote the song, and the song is mainly about like the lack of role models we have in this country, as in leaders, politicians, parents, police officers and youths.
And what does she enjoy most about singing?
I like that I get to scream and sing, and I like that it's fun to perform, and backstage is really a vibe.
When it comes to preparing for the stage, this is what she had to say.
Get a lot of sleep, burn your lungs with ginger tea that my mommy does prepare for me, and then right before stage, do breathing exercise and vocal exercises, and just not talk to no one and think about your song.
Janaya says while she dreams of becoming a singer, a dancer and an artist, singing is her #1 choice. Nicole Dookie, TTT News.
She's so cute. We wish her all the best. Well, the King of the Boer was crowned on Monday evening as the National Stick Fighting Competition finals came to an end in Moruga. The final bout saw defending champion Anderson Marcano face former champion Selwyn John after a night of intense mashups. Well, Carrie Roberts tells us more.
Spectators and contenders from across the country gathered in Moruga for the final leg of the 2026 National Stick Fighting Competition. Teams representing their communities faced off for the chance to claim titles, prizes, and national bragging rights. The contest featured 2 main divisions, recognizing both team champions and the King of the Rock.
Look at some blood! Look at some blood in the guy! I smell any blood that come in, I smell any blood today here.
Participants were judged on aggression, defense, and carry. In the team category, the Spartans secured third place, while the Gladiators finished second. The overall title went to the team that topped the final scores.
In first place, we would like to call on the Rio Claro Gael. Make some noise for the Rio Claro Gael.
In the individual division, top fighters from across the country battled through a series of demanding bouts. Chantwells and a live drum troupe set the rhythm throughout the evening, maintaining the traditional atmosphere as competitors stepped into the Gael.
Look, I was some blood. Look, I was some blood in the Gael. Look, I was some blood. Look, I was some blood in the Gael.
Keegan Taylor placed third after a closely contested match with Selwyn John, with judges ruling that John's decisive strike drew first blood. The result advanced John to the final clash against defending champion Anderson Meccano, setting the stage for the night's deciding bout.
And ladies and gentlemen, the 2026 King of the Rock, we have Selwyn John!
Tell them all the stink and dirty.
The event forms part of the Carnival calendar, celebrating the tradition and heritage of stick fighting, while crowning the sport's newest king of the rock. Carrie Roberts, TTT News.
Thank you, Carrie. Well, the Queen's Park Oval was pure carnival frenzy under the lights last night. Well, not last night, just a night ago, as Monday Madness unleashed a wave of soca, sweat, and non-stop vibes. From the first rhythm to the final horn, patrons were in full carnival mode, hands in the air, and energy on high. Karen Brown spoke with partygoers to feel the pulse of the fete.
For many, Monday Madness wasn't just another fete. It was their official start to the carnival season. The excitement showed in every smile as the music, lights, and energy pulled everyone into the celebration. We caught up with one couple attending their very first event of the season.
We stumbled upon a super couple, RKG to my left, and of course his lovely wife to my right. Talk to me. What are you looking forward to hearing the most tonight? What song?
Well, of course, Voice and Marshall Encore. The performance, mainly, just the energy and the vibes. That's what we're looking forward to.
Amazing stuff. So I see you brought out the wife, the lucky lady in your life. Is this a usual thing? Do you normally attend carnival events together as a couple?
Well, this is actually our first carnival event for the season. I've been a little busy for the season, and really and truly, my son is a handful. So, and the grandparents love the party too. So we decided to exchange that responsibility. You know what I mean? So this is actually our first carnival event.
We even caught up with a patron celebrating her birthday in the middle of all the excitement.
Let me tell you all something. I love to see beautiful people having a good time, like Natasha from Eastside, Trinidad, who happens to be celebrating her birthday very soon. Am I right?
Yes, man. Very nice.
Tell me how much fun you're having right now out of 10.
9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Good vibes, good energy, great people, and it's our culture. We must love it.
Is this the first time you're in Monday Madness?
No. I came last year and it was really impressive, and I'm back this year again.
How many people in your crew?
Just 3. The other
3 are you?
That side. It has more on that side, but I like this open area here, so I'm good.
For some patrons, Monday Madness has become a must-attend staple on the carnival calendar.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the overall logistical organization of everything that is happening here tonight, from the sound system, the decor, the stage, the lights?
Everything so far on point. The music on point, the artists are on point, the bars, easy access, everything on point right now, yes.
Is this the first time you had Monday Madness?
Actually, yes. Previously, Marshall Mondays, but I know it's a different event, so this is my first Monday Madness. Yeah.
Right. Monday Madness received a whopping 12 out of 10. Amazing logistics, plenty vibes, good energy, pretty ladies, a slamming sound system. Watch now. Monday Madness, you owe me nothing.
Well, it's hard to believe that we're just about 4 days away from Carnival 2026. So are you ready for that? Well, maybe right about now you're leaving the house, you're on the way to work, or maybe you're just waking up. We're about 19 minutes before 7 o'clock. It is World Latte Day, so that means you have an extra excuse to have your morning coffee. Have that and stay with us on TNT Today.
My name is Mevon Sudin, also known as Explicit Mevon, and I'm a music producer, song engineer, and songwriter. Some of my productions you might know me for, it'll be Party by Marshall Montano, Come Home, Nyla Blackman and Skinny Fabulous, Take Me Home by Freetown Collective, Anxiety by Patrice Roberts, and many more. I don't really have a favorite song because I do believe that all my songs hold a very special place in my heart. But if I were to identify one that really stands out, it would definitely have to be Marshall Montano Party. For the next 5 years, I want to see myself continuing to contribute to the art form, the soca genre in particular, taking the music forward and pushing the envelope of what soca sounds like. 2025 was good, but 2026 we're chasing greatness. And with that being said, look out for the encore.
The National Carnival Commission presents Carnival Sunday Night. This is us. One rhythm ignites the Savannah stage. This is we. One rhythm. Carnival Sunday Night.
This week only, tune in to TTT News at 6 p.m. Then stay tuned for your favorite carnival competitions immediately following, only on TTT.
More news, more access, more ways to stay informed. TTT News covers the stories that matter on air and online. Join us nightly at 7. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
LEAF is a Trinidad and Tobago based initiative that has operated for over a decade, creating public spaces at the intersection of environmental education, arts, culture, and climate change and action. The LEAF Gathering is a public interest initiative designed to make sustainability, renewable energy, and climate conversations accessible to everyday citizens. Joining me this morning is Dacia Edwards, founder and creative director, and Esther Vidal, workshop and community coordinator of the Living Environment Arts Festival, LEAF. Good morning, ladies, and welcome to the show.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
It was a long journey this morning. You just told me that you came all the way from Matura. Wow, that must have been a really long drive. So tell us this morning, what exactly is LEAF and what inspired you to create this?
So LEAF is actually an acronym for Living Environment Arts Festival. I wanted to create a safe space, like an intentional safe space, particularly for me, because I love the environment, which is more on the science side and activism. And I also love the arts, so I'm also into spoken word and writing. Somehow these two entities or two groups are always separate. You don't really find them merging together. So I wanted to create a safe space for me where you would be able to combine the environment and you'd also be able to combine arts.
Yeah.
So basically bringing them together. This happened during a Sustain City workshop we had in 2013 in Toko. And first it was after putting the acronym together, then I realized it's actually spelled LEAF. So yeah, so it was a really nice combination, and throughout the decade, we've grown to do different things. We've had one-day events, or we've had a website. We've also won a National Youth Award for the Leaf Garden Kits, and now we've expanded into off-grid camping. So it's no longer just a one-day event, but also it includes off-grid camping.
Well, let's talk about the event now. It's a gathering, right?
Yes.
Culture, environment, community. What can people expect when they attend, or what will they experience when they attend this?
Well, as Dacia said, this year, and we had a soft launch in October last year, where we first introduced the camping initiative, because as she mentioned, one-day event was what we did over the years with LEAF. Now you are into an off-grid camping experience, which is fully solar powered. So you learn about climate action, climate change, and how you can have an experience that is immersive in the natural environment using only, sustainable tools.
You said off-grid.
Yes.
How off-grid are we talking here?
100% fully off-grid, fully solar powered. The entire facility, all the washroom facilities, all the lighting, everything, microphones, everything that is shown on screen, everything is fully solar powered.
Is there a location for this?
Yes.
Are we learning about that today?
Yes, we are learning about that today. Okay. So the location will be held at Friday's Riverside Retreat and Campsite. Okay. And that is located in Matura, specifically New Road, Matura. It is a beautiful, picturesque and serene environment. There is a river flowing through the land. So you can, while camping, you'll have that experience of, Trini's Love a Good Lime. So even if you're not into Carnival, that's why we're having it during this weekend on the 14th to the 16th. The launch will be Saturday night, where we're having a great bonfire experience.
Wow.
And we're going to have our Fire Slam, which is a spoken word competition.
Love that.
If you do not want to be part of the competition, you can come and express your views on the environment, your views on, climate change, on the world, and all of those things. And you can do it through our open mic session. So we'll be having two, and then we have some lovely feature speakers as well, showing, expressing what they would like to tell to the world.
Yeah.
We will also be having some workshops throughout the event on the Sunday, that's the 15th. We'll be having a buccaneering workshop. So this is learning how to preserve food through the method of grilling, flaming, and fire. So that will be a really nice interactive experience for persons who want to take part in that workshop. And we'll be having an eco skincare and healthcare workshop as well. So you will learn how to make all our natural products, whether it's lotions, soaps, powders, using 100% natural ingredients, so that it could encourage wellness and skin health as well. We'll be having some feature speakers that are speaking on different environmental issues. We'll be having 350 Caribbean will be there as one of our partners. We'll also be having vendors who only offer fully local and environmentally friendly, as well as eco products. We will be having, one of the new things that we're offering is a free health fair. So persons could come and get screening, speak about their health issues, and we have a wonderful naturopath doctor available who will also be offering free ozone shots for pain and inflammation, instant relief. So everyone who is involved in the Leaf Festival, even if you're just passing through, you can come and get your free health care, your free screening. You can get advice and consultation on whatever health issues you have, and you are able to, get all of your health.
Okay, no problem.
Taken care of.
So I know that this event is coming up, but I know that it's also addressing a greater need for, things like awareness about climate change and all of that. Is this a big organization, or it's just a few of you, or just both of you? Do you have other members involved in this? Because it's a lot of work, right?
Yes.
It is a lot of work. So what we've been doing throughout the years, especially within the last year or two, is having a lot of collaborations and partnerships. So one of these partnerships are Solar Grey. Yeah. So Solar Grey is also from the northeast side. He's from San Grande. So his company is actually out helping us outfit the entire space.
Yeah.
And powering using solar energy to power all the facilities, the lights, the same thing as sort of spoken about before in regards to the microphones, all the setup. So that's one of our partners as well. 350 Caribbean is also one of our partners. So 350.org, their initiative is based on sustainable energy. So last April, I would have traveled to Brazil for a sustainable energy conference, which was also called a gathering as well. And we spent a week there, and they asked us, what are we going to do when we get back? Because they had us there for a week doing all these workshops and learning and networking. So instead of creating something brand new, what I did is basically expand it into a camping event where everything would be powered by sustainable energy.
Yeah.
So we are actually keeping our word. It's not like, when you go to a lot of young people would go to these events and plan to do things and then come back and, the impact isn't made locally or regionally or within your community, but we are actually making sure that the impact is made.
So looking forward for Leaf, what can we expect, and what are you most focused on right now, apart from, the upcoming events?
So apart from the gathering, we recently joined up with ACT, the Association of Rural Communities, where we want to start doing Leaf experiences. So the gathering is like the main event where you would have the camping, the workshops, the eco talks, and eco-friendly products and all that. However, the Leaf experiences are more like 1 to 2 hour events where it would either be like the workshop alone, or it can be like a buccaneering workshop alone, eco talks alone, a mix of both. But yeah, you can look out, just follow us. If you can follow us on Instagram at Leaf Gathering, or you can look for Living Environment Arts Festival. And you'd find us on Instagram or Facebook, and you can keep up with us.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. That's Leaf. What's your social media handles if anyone wants to check you out? Are you on social media?
Yes. So you can find me, Esther Vidal, on social media, or Hi Honey Heels, both on Instagram and Facebook.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Leaf. Well, for all of this and more, follow us at TTT Live Online. If you have a story idea, a press release, or you want to collaborate with us, we'd love to hear from you. You can contact us today at ttt@ttt.co.tt and be part of the conversation that's shaping our nation. Trinidad and Tobago Today, news you can trust and stories that matter. Well, as you know, the pavement line is coming to the Savannah. It is just 1 day away. Next, 99.1 FM. Digicel and Forest Park will proudly present the next level of flavor. It's, of course, 100% soca, 100% pavement vibes, and 100% free. Flavor Village, Thursday, 12th February. That's tomorrow, 5 p.m. all the way till the vibes are done. Get ready for big energy, fresh sounds, and pure soca vibes as tomorrow's soca stars take the stage. So come join us, feel the rhythm, and be part of the journey as the new voices rise and the Savannah comes alive. You know the drill. Pull up, turn up, feel the flavor. Follow, like, and love us at Next 99.1 FM. We really look forward to seeing you there. Of course, there's always so much to do on the lead up to Carnival. How are you preparing? Seeing lots of events going on this weekend. Are you hitting anything, or are you just preferring to wait until Monday and Tuesday on the road? So many things to do this weekend, but we really do hope that you will join us at the Pavement Lime, where it's going to be tomorrow. That's Flavor. And we will definitely have a good time. Remember, if you want to reach us, you can reach us at TT Today at ttt.co.tt for everything happening on the show. If you want to get on the show as well. And maybe next week we'll have some birthday editions, so that's something to look forward to. Of course, Carrie is up next with the 7 a.m. news right after the short break. So much more. It is World Latte Day, so if you haven't gotten your coffee, you can let everyone know that you have an excuse to have an extra cup of coffee today. A coffee maybe with a splash of milk, cafe au lait, and of course come back and join us again on TNT Today.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
So I'll go right to on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
This week only, tune in to TTT News at 6 p.m. Then stay tuned for your favorite carnival competitions immediately following, only on TTT.
We're taking you back to the best of Calypso Fiesta 2026, where lyrics and melodies took center stage.
Don't spoil my name, don't spoil my name. Son, I'm telling you play. Don't spoil my name, don't spoil my name. I'm telling you I'm king and I'm king. Trinidad need a blessing. Tobago need a blessing. Tobago need a blessing. Amen. 'Cause we young and we free. What we dream, we could be.
The National Carnival Commission presents the Grandstand North Stand Carnival Sunday Night Unforgettable Experience is back. This is us. This is we. One Rhythm. Carnival Sunday Night.
I am a Caribbean woman at heart, 100%. I love Caribbean food. I love Caribbean culture. I love everything about it. And I'm also a cook. So for me, cooking Caribbean food as part of your diet and still maintaining a level of fitness in your life, that's what we're trying to get people to understand.
Reviewing Caribbean Medical.
Good morning, this is your TTT News Update. I'm Carrie Roberts. Making the news at this time. Energy expert Javed Razak says TNT could expect several major energy milestones over the next 2 years. Speaking on Trinidad and Tobago Today, he laid out a detailed timeline for what the public should expect between now and first gas, projected for 2027 or early 2028. He described the multi-stage industrial build-outs already in motion, beginning with pipeline works and culminating with offshore installation of a purpose-built platform currently being fabricated at TOFCO in La Brea.
The biggest milestone that you'll see coming up is drilling to start. There are a few wells going to be drilled, of course, to produce that gas. That starts later this year. And then when that's finished, there's a bunch of subsea work that has to be done to connect all the production wells and so on to the different pipelines and so on. And then there's the platform that is being built, the jacket is being built at Tufco in Labre. So when that platform is loaded out and gets offshore, that'll be another huge milestone. So those things you'll see over the course of this year, next year, being announced.
He noted that the long-delayed Loran Manatee field had been stuck for years because both countries attempted to approve a joint development with Venezuela. He said 2/3 of the reservoir lies in Venezuelan waters, but believes shifting U.S.-Venezuela dynamics could eventually allow Loran to be tied into Trinidad's infrastructure as well.
2/3 on the Venezuela side, 1/3 on the Trinidad side. And for many years, they tried to get the entire project approved, right? But of course, getting a cross-border project approved with Venezuela hasn't approved easy over the years. It's it's bounced around quite a lot. And a few years ago, it was delinked to allow both countries to independently develop its own resources. So Shell has gone ahead and has got its final investment decision from Manatee, which is the Trinidad side. And I feel like now, as things have changed geopolitically with Venezuela and the US, there is high potential for Loran to eventually be brought on as well.
Minister of Planning, Dr. Kennedy Swaratsing, says TNT's long overdue national census will take roughly 18 months to complete, warning that the country can no longer afford to wait. Dr. Swaratsing said the exercise is essential to repairing what he described as the country's broken data infrastructure. He noted that ministries and state agencies have been forced to operate with outdated and incomplete information for years.
In the public service is about 20,000 permanent jobs that have never been filled. So when you look in terms of the gaps in employment, there's significant jobs available. The Ministry of Works and Infrastructure has been on trying to get people to fill positions, and there are significant meaningful jobs across the public service, permanent jobs that have to be filled.
The minister also revealed that the Central Statistical Office could soon become a statutory authority aimed at giving the CSO more independence and the ability to produce national statistics on time.
There has been a proposed change for the CSO to become a statutory authority, and that hasn't been taken yet to Cabinet, but that is the proposal that will ultimately get to Cabinet, which has the support of UNDP as well. So they're bringing up some technical experts.
Trinidad and Tobago's last census was completed in 2011. Now, with thousands expected to flock to the nation's beaches over the long carnival weekend, the Ministry of Defense has rolled out expanded lifeguard coverage across Trinidad, which commences from Thursday. The move comes amid an active hazardous seas bulletin issued by the Trinidad and Tobago Meteorological Service. In a public advisory issued on Tuesday evening, the ministry announced that lifeguards will be deployed across all major recreational beaches from February 12th to the 18th. The coverage extends from the North Coast popular hotspots, including Maracas and Las Cuevas, to South and East Coast favorites, including Vesney, Lociro, Queenam, Toco, Salibia, and Manzanilla. The expansive Mayaro shoreline will also see full lifeguard presence, particularly at Church Road, St. Anne's, Beaumont, Pleasance, Rabita, and Radix. The ministry said although certified lifeguards will be deployed at these designated beaches, it urged the public to remain vigilant and exercise extreme caution when entering the water. And that's what's making the news at this time. I'm Carrie Roberts.
Attention viewers in Trinidad and Tobago. The Truth of God now airs on the TTT network every Sunday morning at 7 a.m. You won't want to miss the dynamic preaching and teaching of Pastor Jennings as he speaks from God's Holy Bible.
Believe what God says.
The Truth of God, every Sunday morning at 7 a.m. on Trinidad and Tobago Television. You can also watch The Truth of God 24/7 at thetog.tv.
The National Carnival Commission presents Carnival Sunday Night. This is us. One rhythm ignites the Savannah stage. This is we. One rhythm. Carnival Sunday Night.
You are dearer to me than all the stars. So many wish but never reach. 'Cause when I'm falling and all the world seems dark, you help me find my peace. Oh, shun mi ba fishani. Oh, shun mi ba.
Welcome back to Trinidad and Tobago Today. 8 minutes after 7 o'clock, just a little time check for you. Well, the Minister of Transport and Civil Aviation, Eliza Crew, joins us this morning to discuss preparations for the carnival season, including Public Transport Service Corporation, that's PTSC, and plans to ensure commuters and revelers have a safe, reliable, and accessible transportation during the festivities. We're also going to chat a little bit about strengthening regional air connectivity following the launch of Winner's new service between Trinidad and Tobago and St. Martin. This is a move aimed at boosting tourism, business travel, and regional integration. Good morning, Honourable Minister, and welcome to Trinidad and Tobago Today.
Good morning, Virmala. A pleasure to be here this morning. I'd like to say hello to the viewing and listening public joining us today.
So, Minister, let's begin with transportation, especially for the carnival period. Now, carnival is one of our busiest periods on the roads, you would agree. What specific measures is PTSC putting in place to ensure safe and efficient transport for commuters and revelers this season?
PTSC is putting in a dedicated service for the carnival season, starting from Sunday to midnight on Carnival Tuesday. Extra buses will be operating out of the Port of Spain, Chaguanas, San Fernando, Arima, San Grande, and Tobago depots.
Okay, and can we expect extended services like, maybe special routes or late night operations for those of us who are heading to the events?
Yes, PTSC will be operating up to midnight on Tuesday. And if there's a need, additional buses will be put on additional routes to accommodate passengers.
All right. Well, Minister, safety is a major concern, especially during large-scale festivities like Carnival. How is the ministry ensuring the safety of passengers and transport workers with all of this happening with PTSC?
PTSC is putting on additional security personnel at all depots from Sunday until Carnival Tuesday night into Wednesday. Additional personnel will be deployed at all depots across the country.
Okay. And how is PTSC coordinating with police? I know that managing traffic and the crowds is definitely something that we are looking forward to, hopefully, for Carnival and all the events. Road closures as well. Are we working with the police for that?
Yes, the management is working very closely with the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, the Transit Police, as well as the traffic wardens to ensure that there's no disruptions whatsoever on these routes. They will have some road closures as well, which will be coordinated through the command.
Yeah, Minister, I want to move a little bit now to regional air connectivity and Win Air. So congratulations on that move.
Thank you.
We saw the introduction of Win Air. Why is this specific Win Air flight from St. Martin important for Trinidad and Tobago?
It's very important because it strengthens our regional air connectivity in the region. It enhances tourism as well as trade. We had in the past, we have in the country a regional connectivity. Persons wanting to go to other islands found themselves going west, for instance, to Panama to come back to the Caribbean, or to the US to come back to the Caribbean. By this flight starting, which started last week Sunday on the 1st of February, it opens up over 20 additional locations for the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, that's definitely something, especially for the vacation period coming up later on this year. Maybe people are taking a little cool off from Carnival. So how does this air service align with the government's broader strategy to strengthen regional air connectivity and position maybe TNT as a regional hub for travel as well?
Well, that is the strategy of the government to make Trinidad and Tobago an aviation hub. In the first several months of this administration, the government has approved several air service agreements with Dominican Republic, Panama, Colombia, Chile, Ghana, Rwanda, and we are in discussions with many other countries as well. There are many airlines that are very interested in coming to Trinidad. I won't give the names currently, but there are many airlines interested in coming to Trinidad and Tobago. And very soon, on the 9th of March, into Caribbean, we'll be starting flights from Barbados 4 times a week to Port of Spain.
Minister, what benefits do you foresee from this route in terms of tourism? A lot of people move back and forth for trade, even business travel within the region.
Yeah, so as I indicated, it will give passengers more options. Persons now could visit many more destinations, and also for trade. I was in St. Martin last week. I went to St. Martin to join the inaugural flight to Trinidad. And there are many Trinidadians doing business in St. Martin as well. So this will open up so much markets for Trinidad and Tobago, tourism and trade.
Yeah, well, I know you did not want to let the cat out of the bag and tell us the names of those airlines, but I know there are plans to expand, these air service agreements. And what do you look forward to most about that expansion with other regional carriers going forward?
Well, as you know, I am a certified commercial pilot, so it's very exciting personally for me as well. You have a situation where many airlines were not coming to Trinidad in the past for various reasons. I would not like to go into that now, but it's very exciting that so much airlines are now interested in coming to Trinidad. As we have been seeing, Trinidad is open for business.
Yeah. So, Minister, before we wrap up, as I have you here, I want to address something. We've been seeing all the buzz on not just social media, but it's everywhere. The increase in fines, penalties. everything happening on the roads these days. And while we are, complaining about it, it is working for us, I would believe. We've had many discussions about it over the past few weeks on Trinidad and Tobago Today. And it's really about road safety and ensuring that cars and drivers are safe for the roads. Have you seen improvements in all of that with the increase in fines and penalties and stricter road management these days?
Yes, since the increase in fines and penalties on January 1st, we are seeing a difference already. Persons are now complying with the law, and I'll share some statistics with you as well. If you compare January 2025 to January 2026, road fatalities are down 44%. Regarding vehicle inspections, 27,000 persons inspected their vehicles in January 2025. Close to 70,000 inspected in January of 2026. Over 12,000 fixed penalty notices were given out in January 2025 and over 7,000 in 2026 January. So less tickets were given out. As I indicated, this was never a revenue exercise. If this works as intended, the government will collect less, and we saw it in January, with 4,000 less tickets being issued. And I received some stats just about an hour ago from the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. For the same period last year to now, road fatalities are down 62%.
That is a great improvement.
As of February 10th.
Yeah.
62%.
Minister, as we wrap up, what are you looking forward to most for Carnival 2026, just days away? And what message would you like to leave with the public, especially for road safety this Carnival?
I'd like to wish everyone a safe and enjoyable Carnival. Please, if you're going out, please have a dedicated driver. Please do not drink and drive. And please do not use your phone while you're driving.
Yeah.
Please utilize the Bluetooth.
Yeah, that is a serious one. Thank you so much, Senator the Honorable Eliza Grew, for joining us on Trinidad and Tobago today. Have a great day, Minister.
Have a safe and enjoyable Carnival.
You as well. Bye-bye. 18 minutes after 7 o'clock. So hope you've been having a great morning and you are catching up with everything happening on the news. You're with us on TNT today. As we said, so much in store for you on the show today. So stick around.
Remember a long time when adults used to leave the children at home to go and party, and that was considered normal? Well, there's nothing normal about that. So many things could have gone wrong. But you see, this year, 2026, our focus is to keep our children safe for Carnival. Remember, get a responsible adult or babysitter. And in that case, if you can't get either one, stay home. I say so, stay home. Better choices, safer Carnival. Sinel Dempster, say so. Calling all crew, you got the honey flow and show me what you gonna do. Boom. You must obey, the rhythm out of this world, you're jumping out of control, yeah.
The National Carnival Commission presents the Grandstand North Stand Carnival Sunday Night Unforgettable Experience is back. This is us. This is we. One Rhythm. Carnival Sunday Night.
I am a Caribbean woman at heart, 100%. I love Caribbean food. I love Caribbean culture. I love everything about it. And I'm also a cook. So for me, cooking Caribbean food as part of your diet and still maintaining a level of fitness in your life, that's what we're trying to get people to understand.
Reviewing Caribbean Medical.
One local artist who can be legitimately defined as an all-rounder is Samraj Jaimangal, professionally known as Ricky Jai. This ultra-talented bilingual artist, did you know that, is a veteran Calypsonian, a chutney singer, and soca monarch contender and Calypso tent performer. He prepares to head to the Calypso Monarch finals, but he joins us this morning to chat about his preparations and his hit, Don't Spoil My Name. Good morning, Ricky Jai.
Good morning. Good morning to you, and good morning to everybody locked on right now.
It is definitely an honor to have you here. And I know you are hardly in the country anymore, right? I know you're very busy.
Well, I like to tell
business
people,
owner as well. I forgot to add that.
Well, I like to tell people I live in Trinidad. I work abroad.
Ah, I see. And your heart is in Trinidad.
And my heart is here.
Yeah. So you've been doing this for a very long time. I grew up seeing you on the stages of Chutney Soca Monarch. Back then, I don't know, was it Chutney Monarch or was it Chutney Soca Monarch?
Well, actually, there were two competitions back in the day, Chutney Soca Monarch and Chutney Monarch. Yeah,
and then you won all of it.
I won both of them.
Yeah, I remember seeing year after year. And you've always been putting in the work in whatever you do. I know a lot of people don't know that you're also a tent performer.
Yes, well, I actually started my career in the tent.
Really?
At Calypso Spectacular.
And how long ago was that?
That was 1989.
And then you moved into everything else.
Well, I had no intentions of doing chutney, you know.
Okay.
My intention was to be a Calypsonian.
Okay.
There were very few Indo-Trinidadians doing Calypso, as if I remember clearly, the Mighty Indian, Hindu Prince, a guy named Raja, and then Drupadi Ramkanai stepped into the scene around 1987, 88, around there.
Yeah.
And then I joined Triveni, which was one of the leading Indian bands.
Yes.
But they played in a lot of soca fets.
Okay.
So when I joined them and I saw Drupadi doing what she was doing, I figured, hey, this is something I could do and I need to do as well.
Okay.
And that is what pushed me into Calypso. But even before that, when I started singing Calypso music, I joined a band called Naya Andaz in Princess Town.
Mm-hmm.
And I was only able to get into that band because I could sing Calypso.
Really?
They already had chutney singers, they had Bollywood singers. Their roster was full, but they had nobody doing Calypso music. So I saw that as, a little niche that nobody was...
Wow.
Really
exploring,
paying any attention to.
Yeah.
And I just went down the road with it. Around 1996, when Chutney Soca Monarch, the competition came on stream, and I was invited to join. I didn't have a chutney song because my focus then was Calypso, and I didn't really. Even though I was singing other people's chutney songs when I go out to sing, I didn't think that I needed to record any chutney music just about yet because I was still focused on Calypso and Calypso music.
Right.
But, around 96 there, the road divide.
Yeah.
And I went down the chutney road hard.
Yeah, I specifically remember that year. What was your song that year?
Well, the first time I entered Chutney Soca Monarch, I can say I didn't have a chutney song.
Yeah.
So the organizers allowed me, Colin Talma and George Singh, they said, they will, in the first year, allow anybody with a Indo-sounding song enter. So I was able to enter with Sumintra. And I was actually on the verge of creating my first chutney album. It was just in the making. So I kind of pulled one of the song out of the bag, recorded it very, very quickly, and was able to enter the competition, because back then you had to sing 2 songs.
Yes, I remember.
Not like now we only
it was
sing
2
one.
categories.
1996, I think I came second to Sonny Man, who had that massive hit, Lotela.
Yes.
97, I fell off the grid in terms of what I was doing, but from 98, things started to pick up for me. I started to win 99, 2002, 2001, 3, 6. So I kind of get diverted off the Calypso scene for a while, but last year I decided that I'm making a concerted effort to put back my foot in that spot where I started,
Calypso.
which is Calypso.
And
I made finals last year with a song called Kaiso Chutney.
Right. Oh, and we went back to chutney again.
Well,
kinda.
Kinda. It was just a song to let people know that everybody. There's a lot of things happening in the country. It's not only one sector of the society that is affected by it. It's all sectors. The Kaiso fraternity is affected. The chutney. Everybody's affected.
Do you remember the chorus to that song?
No. Can't remember. Wait for breakfast this morning.
Oh my goodness. I was just about to ask you to give us some. Okay, so now that you're preparing for this big competition, are you still dabbling in chutney at this moment, or chutney soca? Did you have anything for this season?
Honestly, I didn't put out a chutney song for this season. I did a collaboration with a young brother called Alu. That's getting a lot of love on the urban stations and the chutney stations. But I wouldn't call it a hardcore chutney.
Okay.
But I looked at the season this year. Middle of February, Carnival is here. Everything was so jam-packed and rushed. And I figured, let me just concentrate on one thing in 2026, which was getting back into the finals of the March Gras.
Yes.
Calypso Monarch.
So this song is called Don't Spoil My Name, and I know there's a very powerful verse in there, a line in there, something about sons, I believe. What inspired this song?
Well, in 2001, when I made finals with A Good Father and Identity, back in those days, you had to sing 2 calypsos as well.
Yeah.
I came up with this idea, Don't Spoil My Name, to follow up those 2 songs. And I reached out to my good friend Barnett Henry. He's known as the preacher. Road March when I in 1994, by the way. And I said to him, Barnett, I have this song. I want to address what's going on in the country, because even back then, a lot of youths, a lot of young males in the country were going astray, ended up in jail, crime, drugs. And I said, this is something we need to sing about. This is something we need to bring to the attention of people. But more importantly, we need to bring it to fathers.
Yeah.
Because fathers are the bedrock of families. Unless they leave and put that role onto the mother. So it was an appeal. The song is really an appeal to the men that, okay, you make your children, but whether you're with the mother of the child or not, you have a responsibility to guide your son, to mold your son, to educate your son, to show your son the right way in life, and also instill into your son what your father put into you. Because I grew up with my father telling me, son, you mightn't have a lot of things in life. You may not become rich, maybe you will, maybe you'll have all the wealth in the world. The one thing that I could give you is my name, which my father gave me.
Yes.
And you have to do your utmost to make sure that that name doesn't get tarnished, that you don't disrespect that name in society. Don't let people say, Mr. Jones' son is a thief, or Mr. Jones' son is sell drugs, or Mr. Jones' son, my father's name is Jones, by the way.
Okay.
And, Mr. Jones' name must continue to have that respect. When my father walked the village long time, everybody hail him out. Mr. Jones, how are you going? Mr. Jones, how are you? And Likewise, I growing up, it was, you grew up in a village, you have to say good morning, you have to show respect to your elders. You can't walk the street, the village, and pass somebody straight.
Yeah.
By the time you get back home,
They heard about it.
it's serious kalpat.
Yeah, I agree.
You understand? If you ain't get it from your mother, you're getting it from your father.
Oh, yeah.
You understand?
Maybe
So,
even the neighbor.
the song is directed in that a father talking to the son,
right,
to uphold the family name and to uphold the legacy of the family name through the right morals and right upbringings and everything else.
Yeah.
But it goes wider than that. It's not only just a father talking to a son. This song also is Trinidad and Tobago talking to its people.
Yeah. Well, this morning, you get to tell the people, don't spoil my name. We have Ricky Jai, ladies and gentlemen, on Trinidad and Tobago today.
Keeping a good family name is a commitment to honor, integrity, and the legacy passed down through generations from father to son.
Listening, a father talk to his son, telling him, son, let's have a conversation. Life is like a relay, or son, you're going down the wrong way. Please, listen, you hear what I say. I make sure you get education, discipline, to grow up with ambition. But every day you're on the block lining, telling me you're enjoying living, that you're young and you don't need no compensation. But in this community, everybody know me as a respectable man. Always lend a helping hand. The people complaining about the things that you're doing. Son, I'm talking to you. It's only trouble that you're caught in. Don't spoil my name, don't spoil my name. Son, I'm telling you plain. Don't spoil my name, don't spoil my name. I'm telling you again and again. Crime doesn't pay, everyone know for a fact. Once you go down that road, son, there's no turning back. Soon you'll realize all that glitters isn't gold. Crime is an evil that will eat away your soul. So don't spoil my name, don't spoil my name. Son, I'm telling you plain. Don't spoil my name, don't spoil my name. I'm telling you again and again. Yeah. Son out here, the white powder on the rampage, like a virus, destroying the young and the aged. And Mr. Gun, he patiently waiting for you to pick him up and do something. That's what idle hands have a habit of doing. Don't get tempted, don't let yourself get sidetracked. Friends will carry you, but they will not bring you back. They will come like wolf in sheep clothing, telling you that this is the right thing, when they know fully well that they're damn lying. It's because of this village you have the privilege to get the best knowledge. Son, listen to my message. You could be a teacher, lawyer or doctor, police or dock worker, son, even a taxi driver. Don't spoil my name, don't spoil my name. Son, I'm telling you plain. Don't spoil my name, don't spoil my name. I'm telling you again and again. Son, your own future is right in front of you. But only a good character is what will see you through. Don't get mixed up with this young generation crap. Focus on your goals, son. Now there's no time to slack. Don't spoil my name, don't spoil my name. Son, I'm telling you plain. Don't spoil my name, don't spoil my name. I'm telling you again and again.
Listen. Sunday wrong choices, but then you end up in jail. And you may think it's only yourself that you fail. But when you have your own family, you want them carry on your legacy. So when you're making choices, make them carefully. You always say that you want to have children. Straighten up, son. Don't do things to burden them. Cause when your children start going to school, they'll become the heckling tools. You don't want people calling your children fools. Take a look at the country. You've been dying daily. I know you don't want your children forgotten and forsaken. You need to be proud and strong. But when your children come along for generations to come, so let me good name fall down. Don't spoil my name, don't spoil my name. Son, I'm telling you plain. Don't spoil my name, don't spoil my name. I'm telling you again and again. All I can give you in this life is my name. Once it gets tarnished, you'll never be the same. Doing the wrong things won't give you anything. All you will be doing is
struggling with heart health or frequent migraines? Discover the simple steps to reclaim your energy and vitality.
We're diving into a topic that affects about 422 million people around the world. Diabetes.
Tune into Wellness Unlocked, the series that delivers expert advice, practical tips, and inspiring stories to help you take control of your health and well-being. Your health matters. Don't miss Wellness Unlocked. Watch now on TTT and take the first step toward better health.
The National Carnival Commission presents Carnival Sunday Night. This is us. One rhythm ignites the Savannah stage. This is we. One rhythm. Carnival Sunday Night.
I am a Caribbean woman at heart, 100%. I love Caribbean food. I love Caribbean culture. I love everything about it. And I'm also a cook. So for me, cooking Caribbean food as part of your diet and still maintaining a level of fitness in your life, that's what we're trying to get people to understand.
Reviewing Caribbean Medical.
Known as Stouty, an emerging artist forging a powerful solo path within the soca art industry of Trinidad and Tobago. His talent became evident early on when he emerged as a finalist in the Junior Calypso Monarch, marking the beginning of a serious artistic journey. Well, over the years, he honed his craft alongside some of the most influential names in soca, including Machel Montano, Sharon Winchester, Doggy Slaughter, and Peter C. Lewis. Now, you may even remember him from Surge. Remember that boy band, the first soca boy group in Trinidad and Tobago in your time? And I feel like some of my cameramen aren't even old enough to remember that song, you know? Yeah. Well, now firmly established as a solo artist, Stouty continues to build his legacy, and he's here with us this morning to chat about the season and his hit called Shake. Good morning, Stouty, and welcome.
Good morning to you.
So, you know, when I heard we had you, I immediately went back to Sage days. I mean, you still get talks about that? People still ask you to perform the dance?
Yes, I do. And actually, Surge actually came out for Flavor in Savannah.
Really?
Yes.
And perform that song?
Yeah, give the audience a live, energetic performance. Yeah, man.
So the group came back together. It was a little reunion. I love that. Well, now you are shaking things up for, you know, no pun intended.
For 2026.
Yeah. How has this season been for you, and how has the reception of the song been?
It's been amazing. The reception of the song, I actually break down in tears.
Really?
Because 6 years now I'm doing my solo career. And
right.
I thought like they wasn't going to accept me.
Okay.
To be honest, I keep putting in the work. And when I actually hear it on the radio station coming through the airways, I was like, I started crying because after the hard work, let's put in the hard work, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful. I'm also grateful for everybody who gave me the support over the years, who shared the music. Also to Next on the Fair Play.
That's right.
That helped Stouty out a lot.
Yeah, we've had a lot of guests over the past few weeks, and one thing stays common. They're talking about just being patient in the industry. A lot of soca artists are saying that. You know, just having that patience and that faith to know that when it's your time, it will definitely be your time. So this year, your time is here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this one is called Shake. What inspired the song? How did you come up with it?
Well, actually, honestly, I didn't have nothing prepared for 2026.
Okay.
But I contact Kimmy. So Kimmy started the writing of this song for me. So I believe Kimmy went back to my last song last year, and he realized I was singing about ladies. So
but the ladies.
Yeah, well, the ladies. You know, Carnival, like voice you say, woman and rum. But so Carnival is about the ladies, the mass, everything. So when Kimmy sent me the demo, I was like, yo, this going.
Yeah.
So we had to add in a little more, fix it, you know, go through it line by line. And after, well, I went to my engineer, Nice Nation. Well, the producer of this song is Ryo Songs, and Mel Beats got a little touch on it in the engineering, and Janaya Alifa with the backup vocals.
Yeah. How long ago did you produce the song?
This song was, well, actually, we take a month. I had it ready for Tobago Carnival last year. I went to Tobago Carnival and I just kept it in my pocket. And when I came back to Trinidad, I went 18 man, and that is when I released it.
Do you have any more performances or events in store for the rest of the season?
Thank you to Fair Play program on Next 99.1. I'm up there this tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
No. Yes, tomorrow, Thursday.
That's right.
I'm there.
Yeah, we're heading to Flavor tomorrow, so you will be there as well.
Come out, Come out.
Yeah, that is a plug for tomorrow's event. Remember, it starts at 5 p.m., so you need to be
on time.
there. Stouty is going to be there as well with his hit song Shake. Well, maybe I may convince you tomorrow to give us a little in your timing.
We see.
All right, well, Stouty, the floor is yours.
Yeah,
give us your 2026 soca song for the season, Shake.
So I want to say happy carnival to everybody. All be safe out there. Yeah. Sick and wilding out like you don't have no owner. Sick and wilding up like you don't own nobody. Sick and wilding up like your waist makes sweat thunder. Say look at the shape, look at the size of the bumper. Girl shake, so shake where your mama gave you. Girl shake, so shake like you drive me crazy. Girl shake, ladies All ready for the road Monday and Tuesday? What about Tuesday morning? Shake up the bam bam baby. Shake, shake, shake. The bumper is a winner. Shake, shake, shake. The one I desire. Shake, shake, shake. So shake where your mama gave you. Shake, shake, shake. So shake like you want it, baby. Bumpers outside, living your life is a movie. You're not camera shy, bend over, show me your performance. I'll be your audience. You don't need no assurance. Out of the TV, the best one. You don't need no correction, yeah. Girl, shake, so shake where your mama gave you. If you know you're organizing kids to go to school this morning, or they're rushing, just take 2 seconds now. Come take a wine with me. Oh, you come take a wine with me, take a wine with me. Shake, shake, shake. The bumper is a winner. Slow, shake, shake, shake. I said slow. Desire. Shake where your mama gave you. Shake, shake, shake. So shake like you want it, baby. Baba out like you don't have no owner. Cigar winding out like you don't own nobody. Mix with thunder. So look at the shape, look at the size of the bum. Girl shake, yeah. So shake where your mama gave you that. Girl shake. So shake like you drive me crazy, yeah, yeah. So shake where your mama gave you that. So shake up, let's see what it is good. Shake, shake, shake. The bumper is a winner. Shake, shake, shake. The one I desire. Shake, shake, shake. So shake where your mama gave you. Shake, shake. Take a trip with me now. And let me go. Trip to the right, trip to the left, trip to the right, trip to the left, trip to the right, trip to the left. Shake a bam 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 baby. Your mama gave you that. Shake up that bam bam baby. Yeah. Yeah. Shake yeah. Oh, yeah, we are playing pavement line Tuesday. Be there. Girl winding up like you don't have no owner. Girl winding up like you don't.
Season equals new dreams, and many football fans are dreaming of their team actually winning this season. But the reality is that only one team can win, so many will just be dreaming and wishing and hoping that their team can deliver. Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea. Notice I have not mentioned Arsenal. Don't be upset, I'm not mentioning Man U either. This is Atto Bolden inviting all of you to follow the 12th man as they celebrate a new season on TTT and enjoy the ride.
The National Carnival Commission presents the Grandstand North Stand Carnival Sunday Night Unforgettable Experience is back. This is us. This is we. One Rhythm. Carnival Sunday Night.
I'm a Caribbean woman at heart, 100%. I love Caribbean food. I love Caribbean culture. I love everything about it. And I'm also a cook. So for me, cooking Caribbean food as part of your diet and still maintaining a level of fitness in your life, that's what we're trying to get people to understand.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical.
Throwback Thursdays on TTT takes a whole new meaning this Carnival season. We're digging into the archives and bringing you the moment that made Carnival unforgettable. The music that made us throw our waistlines, the fetes that had flags waving, and the energy that carried us from the stage to the road. From iconic performances to unforgettable stage moments, from panorama to the Marsh Gras, from soca Monarch to concerts, where one beat could mash up the whole place. This is the Carnival we know and love. Raw, real, unfiltered. The kind of Carnival that had us jamming without a care, living in the moment, and carrying the vibes long after the music stopped. This Carnival season, Throwback Thursday on TTT isn't just about looking back, it's about reconnecting with the spirit, the freedom, and the culture that live inside all of us. So whether you were there when it happened or experiencing it for the first time, pull up, tune in, and relive the vibes. Throwback Thursdays, the Carnival edition, only on TTT, the home of Carnival.
Well, she's known internationally as the sweetheart of soca. Ray originates from the enchanting twin island of Trinidad and Tobago and now thrives as a prominent soca talent based in the United States. With a dynamic career that continues to soar, Ray has collaborated with renowned producers like DJ Private Ryan, Moto, Advocate Productions, just to name a few. And this morning she joins us to chat about Carnival 2026 and her hit called Fire Hose. I love the outfit.
Thank you. I tried to dress the part.
It's on brand.
Yes.
Good morning, Ray. Welcome. And how has your season been?
This season has been busy and blessed. I have been doing the groundwork. I have been on some platforms that have been so absolutely amazing. Welcome to Freetown, Patrice Always Us, E-Day. There's just a lot that's been going on for this season, and I'm just so grateful for this. Has been one of my best seasons yet. So
yeah. So you don't live in Trinidad and Tobago?
I don't live in Trinidad anymore.
Okay.
No.
So when did you get here for the season?
I got here on the 1st of January.
Woo! So it's been a bumper season for you.
Yeah.
So event after event. What can we look forward to in the coming days? Where are you going to be?
Vibes with Voicey.
Yeah.
I will be there. I'm also very horrible when I get asked this question because I always forget what is coming up.
You just show up when they tell you to show up.
Yeah, basically. But I know that tonight I am at Pappy's Waterhole for the ladies' night in Sando. So I can't remember much else, but I can tell it the next two. I can tell it like 2 days by 2 days.
All right, I'll ask you again in 2 days.
Yes.
So tell me about Fire Hose. How did that come about?
So Fire Hose, yes, is a little steamy. It is produced by Vibes Production, written by Daryl Gervais. And when I had gotten that rhythm from Daryl, I knew that I wanted to do a double entendre, something that I always wanted to do. So
this is your first double entendre?
This is my first, yes. And we came out steamy for it.
Yeah, I think you did. Right, okay. And then who wrote the song, produced the song?
So producer was Vibes Production, and it was written by Daryl Gervais.
Okay, and how was the reception for the song? What are people feeling?
It has been amazing. Almost too much for me to even believe. Like every crowd that I've hit, I've gotten them to sing out the song with me. Some people watching them in the crowd, knowing the actual words to the music.
Yeah.
So it's been an amazing feeling.
Yeah. What's coming up for you after the carnival season? Heading back home?
Yes, I'm heading back home because then everything starts in the States. The touring in the States start. So is we hitting the ground running here and then going back to hit the ground running again.
You have a tour?
Yeah. Well, that's what we call it. Like when this season ends and we go out and then it's back-to-back things. It's like a little tour kind of.
All right, well, we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And we're so glad that you're with us this morning for Fire Hose. Well, that brings us almost to the end of Trinidad and Tobago for today. Trinidad and Tobago for today, that is. Tomorrow we are heading to the Pavement Vibe at Flavor Village. Check us out there. And remember, for all the stories that you see, you can check us out at TTT Live Online. Well, about to perform and close the show for us today, it's Ray with Fire Hose. Have a great morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, Lord, oh, yeah. Well, it's a sweetheart, Ray, yeah. And when you bring the water, just come and cool down this fire. Boy, wet me down, now, darling. Wet me down, come bring that fire hose, darling. Come wet me down, bring the water, come and cool me down. Boy, bring that fire. bring the water, come and cool me down. I want you soak it good, soak it proper, soak it good, soak it right, soak it good, soak it proper, soak it just so I like. Come bring that fire hose, darling. Come wet me down, bring the water, come and cool me down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like I have a heat inside of me. Everything I touch, I just set ablaze, ablaze, set ablaze. Hear me? Ablaze. They say I'm too hot and fiery. If you see back like now when I get away, away, get away. I'm the boiling boy, release the pressure, bring the water down. It's high temperature, so come and cool me down. Release the pressure, let the water soak it good, soak it right. Come on, wet it up, how I like. Come bring that fire hose, darling. Come with me, don't bring the water. I want you come and cool me down. Fire hose, darling. Come with me, don't bring the water. Come and cool me down. I want you soak it good, soak it proper, soak it good, soak it right, soak it good, soak it proper, soak it just so I like. Come bring that fire hose, darling. Come with me, don't bring the water. Come and cool me down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, tell me, can you handle it? Cause this kind of fire hard to contain. It's very hard to contain, contain. And you see when the smoke starts to take over me, it's like you ignite a flame, like you ignite a flame. I'm the boiling boy, release the pressure, bring the water down. It's high temperature, so come and cool me down. Release the pressure, let the water soak it good, soak it right. Come on, wet it up, how I like. Bring that fire hose, bring the water down. Come wet me down, bring the water. I want you come and cool me down. Fire hose, darling. Come wet me down, bring the water. Come and cool me down. Oh, you soak it good, soak it proper, soak it good, soak it right, soak it good, soak it proper, soak it just so I like. Come bring that fire hose, darling. Come wet me down, bring the water. Come and cool me down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, Lord, oh, yeah. Well, it's sweet and dry. Now when you bring the water, just come and cool down this fire. Bring the fire, wet me down, that darling. Wet me down, come bring that fire hose, darling. Come wet me down, bring the water. Come and cool.
A new season equals new dreams, and many football fans are dreaming of their team actually winning this season. But the reality is that only one team can win, so many will just be dreaming and wishing and hoping that their team can deliver. Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea. Notice I have not mentioned Arsenal. Don't be upset, I'm not mentioning Man U either. This is Atto Bolden inviting all of you to follow the 12th man as they celebrate a new season on TTT and enjoy the ride.
The National Carnival Commission presents the Grandstand North Stand Carnival Sunday Night Unforgettable Experience is back. This is us. This is we. One Rhythm. Carnival Sunday Night.
I'm Renee Sion with another edition of Caribbean Week in Review.
A Caribbean woman at heart, 100%. I love Caribbean food. I love Caribbean culture. I love everything about it. And I'm also a cook. So for me, cooking Caribbean food as part of your diet and still maintaining a level of fitness in your life, that's what we're trying to get people to understand.
Reviewing Caribbean Medical.
Good morning. This is your TTT News Update. I'm Carrie Roberts. Making the news at this time. Minister of Transport and Civil Aviation Eli Zakur says several international airlines have expressed interest in launching services to Trinidad, noting that another carrier is expected to begin operating a Barbados to Trinidad route in March. Speaking on Trinidad and Tobago Today, the minister explained that previously, a number of airlines had been reluctant to enter the TNT market due to various challenges. However, he said the situation has changed significantly. Just last week, Winair operated its inaugural flight, marking the start of enhanced connectivity between St. Martin and Trinidad and Tobago. And Minister Zakur added that even more developments in regional and international airlift are on the way.
Many airlines that are very interested in coming to Trinidad. I won't give the names currently, but there are many airlines interested in coming to Trinidad and Tobago. And very soon, on the 9th of March, Inter-Caribbean will be starting flights from Barbados 4 times a week to Port of Spain.
The minister emphasized that the growing airline interest will open up Trinidad and Tobago not only to increase tourism, but also to expand commercial opportunities.
Persons now could visit many more destinations and also for trade. I was in St. Martin last week. I went to St. Martin to join the inaugural flight to Trinidad. And there are many Trinidadians doing business in St. Martin as well. So this will open up so much markets for Trinidad and Tobago, tourism and trade.
Minister in the Ministry of Finance, Dr. Kennedy Swaratsing, has argued that government's decision to pay outstanding back pay acts as a targeted injection into the economy. The minister said that commitment would have a major impact, especially in sectors where working-class households spend most of their income.
Economic standpoint, back pay represents a targeted injection into aggregated demand to stimulate economic activity. It will impact the possible macroeconomic impacts along the following themes: labor force participation rate, multiplier effect, savings and investments, influence on crime, and improvement in living standards.
In other news, Kimani Hector Kalu has been named the primary school's Junior Soca Monarch for 2026, while Marcus McDonald is the Junior Soca Monarch in the secondary schools category. Minister of Education Dr. Michael Dowlath, who witnessed the entirety of the competition on Tuesday, applauded all the finalists.
This is a real experience, as we would have labeled it. I want to say that our primary and secondary participants, from the preliminaries right up to the finals, they were outstanding. On the stage on Sapa, they were exceptional. I want to congratulate the principals and the teachers, but the parents who came out and supported. I think we have an abundance of talent, and I want to say I'm looking forward to next year.
In some sport now, Presentation College San Fernando extended their dominance in the secondary schools Cricket League Premiership 1 Division on Tuesday, cruising to a commanding 229-run victory over Queens Royal College. After winning the toss and electing to bat, Brendan Boodoo continues his exceptional form, top scoring with a brilliant 106. He was well supported by Ethan Ramcharan, whose classy knock of 85 powered Presentation to an imposing total of 310 for 8. Defending the target, Presentation made quick work of the QRC lineup. Levi Ghani led the attack with 3 wickets, while Aidan Owen and Raid Prasad chipped in with 2 apiece as QRC were bundled out for 81 in 30 overs. And that was your TTT News Update. I'm Carrie Roberts. Have a great day.
This is TTT. Live for local.